Welcome and welcome to the Arsenal Present. How we doing this beautiful Monday? No, not today. Not Monday. What am I calling? This is Tuesday. Welcome to this beautiful Tuesday morning. Please be kind enough to strike the like button. Very, very important. Subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell one more time. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure your notification bells are turned on. So let's discuss Mr. Viktor Gyokeres. He has been linked to Arsenal severally. Arsenal fans are just in love with this striker. I don't know why. I know why. Arsenal fans are desperate for a 20-goal striker. Yes, that's the reason. Arsenal fans are overly desperate to have a 20-goal striker. Now, for Sporting Lisbon, he has been very fantastic. But I do not trust him to replicate that form at Arsenal. The Portuguese league is not the English league. The defenders there are not as quick, are not as fast, not as robust as the defenders in England. Nobody is giving him the time and space he gets in the Portuguese league. So I do not understand why we are so much as a fan base. Not all of us. I think there's a loud minority of fans who are pushing this thing that Arsenal need to get a 20-goal striker. We did not lose the league last season because of goals. No, that was not the reason we lost the league. If I remember clearly, we actually scored record goals last season and defended well. Just that we lost the league in some clumsy moments and in some games we shouldn't have lost. That will happen last season. Now, going back to the search for a striker, I am not against Arsenal signing a striker, provided he meets the right criteria. Is the quality that can actually come to the team and take us to the next level. And I don't think Viktor Gyokeres will take us to the next level. My just a humble opinion. I don't think he's that guy. Because I can name a few strikers that have come into the Premier League that flopped. Nolito to Man City flopped, came from Spain. Soldado he came from Spain to Tottenham Hotspur, flopped. We again, Negredo came from Spain to Man City and flopped. So there are a few strikers who were looking good in other leagues, came to England and flopped. Even some people argue Darwin Núñez for Liverpool is not the same Darwin Núñez we saw in Portugal. Because in the Portuguese league, you are afforded more space and time on the ball. Unlike in England, the defenders are not giving you that time and space on the ball. For you to succeed as a striker in England, you need an extra layer of skill set. You need a different level of skill set to succeed. As much as a lot of you are shouting Jesus is not prolific, but you can see what Jesus does in England, to the English to defenders in England, the facilitation, the creation. Maybe it could improve in his finishing, but you can see what it does. You can see the power and pace and the aggression of Haaland for him to succeed in the Premier League. And I don't see these attributes, these qualities in Viktor Gyokeres, unfortunately. I don't see it. See, most Arsenal fans are just carried away by the numbers. Look at his numbers, forgetting the fact that the numbers he's having them in Portugal. Now, when he was playing in the Championship for Coventry, how come no Premier League team, even the mid-table teams, nobody was willing to take a risk on signing Viktor Gyokeres if it was that good? How come no Premier League team, even the Brighton, have taken a risk on signing him if it was that good? Because all these clubs and managers and sporting directors were skeptical about what he was doing in the Championship. Now, Sporting Lisbon was bold enough to take the risk on him. Fine. Now, I'm not saying Arsenal should not even try and sign him at all, because sometimes you have to explain context to a lot of people listening. I'm just saying, let's say Victor was for £40 million, is worth the risk. But for £80 million excess is not worth the risk. Signs are always risky signings, right? But for that price, I don't think Arsenal should fork out that kind of money on a player like that. Especially when you are watching him, you are saying that there are some deficiencies in his game. He's not the fastest. People are shouting he's a penalty box goal scorer. Yes, but how many penalty goals box strikers are going to succeed in Premier League? And the way we play, you need to come in and facilitate the play with the rest of the boys like Saka, Martin, and the rest of the boys. So even the playing style doesn't suit us. So all these links that we are saying, we know these links are not credible. Let's be factual. These links are not coming from any credible source, any concrete, credible source. Fabrizio has not reported on it. David Noyes has not reported on it. It's just coming from some sketchy sources. I'm not saying So the so-called sketchy sources might not be right sometimes, because Fabrizio and David will not get all the transfers all the time. Some other smaller sources could get it, but there's nothing credible or substantial about these links. And even watching the player more intentionally, most of you don't are not really trusting. You're just desperate for a striker that can score, that has the potential to score 20 goals. That's what you're desperate for. You want to brag about that. I have a striker that scored 20 goals. I don't have no problem with getting that, provided he's the right striker. And the only right striker I think that can do that is Ishak. But are Newcastle willing to sell at this point in time? No. Will that change as the transfer window winds down? Maybe. But for now, Newcastle are not willing to part ways with Ishak. And I don't trust us signing Gutierrez will be the solution. Because I don't think we have goal scoring problems. This thing is just being created by the media and by some section of the fans who are just enamored, who are just desperate to own a 20 goal plus striker. Because by your logic, he has got a lot of goals. We should go to the Ukrainian league and find the highest goal scorer. We should go to the Nigerian league and find the highest goal scorer. Why don't you go? Let's even go down to the championship and go sign the highest goal scorer by your logic, because he's scoring a lot of goals. You're not even considering the kind of league he's scoring these goals at. You're not considering that. I just named a bunch of strikers a while ago who were scoring goals in other leagues, came to the Premiership and did not succeed. Nolito, Negredo, they didn't succeed. Soldado, they didn't succeed, even though they were scoring goals in other leagues. So Victor, I have no problem with him. I just think for 80 million pounds is not worth the risk. Maybe for 35 to 40 million pounds, it's still a risky signing, but it's something you can try. But for 80 million pounds, the risk clause that Sporting Lisbon are demanding, I just think, nah, don't do it. No, don't do it. Because if you do it and it doesn't succeed, the same fans start shouting, he's not good enough, let's replace him, get another strike. How do you ship him out? We need to learn from other clubs that have made similar mistakes. We have to learn from other clubs that you don't have to learn by your own mistake. The smartest people will learn by mistakes of others. And I'm looking at him and I'm saying, no, he is not the right quality. He's not. Do not fall for the yapping in the media. Remember, the same media was telling us in January that we could not compete with Man City unless we bought Ivan Toney, which was very farcical and laughable at that time. How can you say cannot compete unless we buy Ivan Toney? Now, we didn't get Ivan Toney, and we competed aggressively to the last day with Manchester City. So that was a wrong theory. That was a wrong proposition. They are making another proposition that for us to compete and potentially edge out Manchester City, we need to get a 20-goal striker, which is crazy, because the market is not even littered with quality strikers like that. The market is not littered with there's no sure striker in the market you can say go and buy a striker and he's 90% guaranteed to deliver. No, they are all risky. They are all risky. So I know that this video will upset a few of you. Some of you will not like it because in your mind you're already falling for that. Oh, after we got Big Kala, which is Calafiori, the next will be Moreno. The after Moreno, we'll get Viktor Gyokeres. Sorry to burst the bubble. I don't see Gyokeres coming to Arsenal. I don't see Arsenal pushing out the boat on Gyokeres. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't just say it. So temper your hopes so you don't get disappointed. Do not fall for the massive hype and push by certain creators within Arsenal and outside of Arsenal who are just hustling and shout. They're just hustling because there's nothing. Show me one link, substantial link that you can believe when it comes to the story of Viktor Gyokeres to Arsenal. There is no credible link, not from Fabrizio, not from David, but yet Arsenal fans are getting excited for the potential of signing of Gyokeres. I'm sorry, I don't say it. So let me know what you think about what I've said, especially some of you are upset. Give me the tangible reason why you think Gyokeres will be a success at Arsenal. I just want to know. I don't say it. He doesn't have this. He's not very quick. I'm not saying he's not quick. He's not as quick as a lot of you are thinking he is. He's not very skillful. He's a penalty box striker. That is not how we play football. That's not our style. And in England, you won't get so much space and time on the ball in the penalty box like that. So I don't just say it. But if you have alternative view, let me know why you think this guy will solve our quote and unquote goal scoring problem, which I do not say statistically we do not have. But if you think we have a goal scoring problem, tell me why this guy will be the perfect solution to the said problem. So don't forget to like the video. Very, very important. Subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video. Very, very important. Make sure you subscribe, you're yet to subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.